There is growing firestorm and anger and disapproval surrounding a small hometown newspaper from Linden, Alabama. Here's why. It's also calling for its publisher to resign. But Goodloe Sutton appears to be digging in a week after writing an op-ed that called for the KKK to ride again. He has published a new editorial now. Here's some backstory. In the February 14th edition of Democrat Reporter, Sutton wrote, "The night rides need to begin again because Democrats in the Republican Party and Democrats are plotting to raise taxes in Alabama. In the past, the KKK used night rides to terrorize African Americans and their white allies with lynchings, fire bombings." Alabama Democratic Senator Doug Jones tweeting this: "What rock did this guy crawl out from under? This editorial is absolutely disgusting and he should resign now." Also, Republican Senator Richard Shelby called the editorial disturbing, disgusting, and entirely unacceptable. The Alabama Press Association has also condemned the editorial, saying it doesn't condone violence of any kind. Lead reporter, Alabama Media Group, is joining me. It's Lita Gore on the phone. Lita, what are you making of all of this? And it's been swift in terms of people speaking out against this, what he wrote.
Well, yeah, it was almost immediate. A college newspaper actually was the first to tweet this out and did an excellent job because this is a tiny little town with a tiny little newspaper. But Goodloe Sutton's been around for a long time, and he has a history of sort of making these provocative, very racially, sexually charged statements. This just kind of took it to the next level with how blatant it was and how quick the reaction was.
Is it true they were considered, he and his wife, for a Pulitzer Prize in the 1990s?
I don't know if I would say they were considered. They did some excellent work uncovering, it was a lot of his wife, and he did some excellent work on uncovering some controversy, and a sheriff actually went to jail over some stories that they wrote. They found some problems there, but it was more of an issue where some people said, "Hey, I think you deserve the Pulitzer. I think we should send your stuff in." It wasn't so much like I'm an official nominee or finalist. However, He appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show. He was profiled in the New York Times and People magazine. So he was definitely lauded, which is when all these awards were given, the ones that we saw taken away yesterday.
Are you surprised that he still has a platform? Because I remember Oprah saying after she did a bunch of shows similar to this, talking about hate, it's not what she wanted to project. So she kind of changed the way she did things. But are you surprised that he still has a platform to say all of this?
Well, it's he owns the newspaper. It's been in his family for a long time. Yeah, but
that'll do it.
Yeah, we're talking a platform that's about an inch wide. I mean, it is a tiny little space. Even friends of mine who live in that little area can't find the newspaper. So this is not, in wide circulation.
So although we're repeating it now, you are glad that this person is being exposed for this?
Oh, absolutely. Well, and for those of us in the state, he has skirted these issues and being so blatant for many years. And so this was just sort of in a national level where he came out. But, yeah, no one is defending him beyond his right to be offensive in any sort of way. And I think the swift action, this is the first time the Alabama Press Association has ever censured a member. I think that was excellent, a quick reaction that took just a matter of hours.
Yeah, the quick reaction was a good thing. Lita Gore, thank you. Appreciate your input on that.